Hey guys, it's Tornado Splash 44 here again, and today I have another exciting video for you guys. So today, we're actually going to be doing some more cooking on this channel, finally, and we're going to be making some sweet treats today using my brand new Breville Smart Scoop ice cream maker. So I'm really excited for this video, and we're going to be making some ice cream, well actually some frozen yogurt today, and I'm very excited to show you how this machine works. So I'm just going to give you a little review on how it works, and I'm going to let you know what I think about it, and stay tuned as we make some delicious Nectarine-Honey Frozen Yogurt. Okay, so here's the ice cream maker, and you'll notice there's a lid here that comes off, and you have a 1.5 capacity quart bowl of ice cream and it has its little churning paddle in there too. So it'll make up to 1.5 quarts of ice cream. And then when you press your power button, you'll notice that you'll see a nice bright LED display turning on. And you have 4 different types of desserts. So you have sorbet, frozen yogurt, gelato, and then ice cream. So that's kind of based on the firmness of the dessert. So, yeah. Also, there's a manual timer that you can set, because some recipes require the ice cream to be churned for a certain amount of time. So there's also a manual timer you can set as well, which is really nice. So yeah, and then you have your pre-cool button here, where when you press this button, it actually will chill the machine to its lowest freezing point, which is a great time saver, and it gives you a head start. Again, you don't have to use this feature, but it's a really convenient feature. And then your keep cool button here, you press this button when your ice cream's done churning, and when it's done churning, it's actually going to keep the ice cream chilled and churned for up to 3 hours. So you don't need to worry about putting in the freezer container as soon as it's done. You could just press keep cool and it'll keep it at that beautiful consistency for up to 3 hours. Then you have your Fahrenheit and your Celsius right here for your, temperature units. And then one of the cutest things I found is the little sounds. So it has a few sounds that I'm going to show you. I mean, how cute is that? It's just like the ice cream truck. There's a third one. And you have a beep, a lower beep, and there's a mute option. But this is the tune we're going to use today. Alright, so now let's start we're going to hit pre-cool, and we're going to start pre-cooling our machine. And let's get started making our frozen yogurt. So here are all of our ingredients to make our frozen yogurt. So to start out this process, you are going to need a blender for this. So first we're going to combine 8 ounces of nectarines that I have sliced. Pour that into the blender. And then we're going to add 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract. And then we have 2 teaspoons of freshly squeezed lemon juice. And then 1/2 cup of honey. Make it nice and sweet. I just use a spatula to get the rest of the honey out. So now we're going to turn on the blender, and we're just going to puree this. Alright, so this is 2.5 cups of plain Greek yogurt, whole milk. However, if you prefer lower fat or fat-free, by all means use whatever you would prefer. So then we're just going to transfer this to the yogurt. Alright, so now I'm just going to use a whisk, and we're just going to whisk the yogurt and the puree together until it's nice and combined and it's smooth. So now our machine just beeped and now it's pre-cooled. So now what we're going to do is we're going to adjust this to the frozen yogurt setting. And I like my frozen yogurt just slightly firmer. So we're just going to put ours in the middle. And what we're going to do is we're just going to pour our frozen yogurt mixture into the machine. Alright, here's our frozen yogurt mixture. We're just going to pour this straight in. Look how amazing this looks. Now these extra nectarine chunks I just diced up. This is about 4 ounces of nectarine chunks. and we're just going to use this to give it a nice chunkiness to our frozen yogurt, and the machine will actually let us know when it's time to add in the mix-ins. But let's put the lid on, and we're just going to press start. Alrighty, so now our machine is now freezing and churning the frozen yogurt, and I will let you know when it's time to add in the mix-ins. Alright, so the machine just beeped, and now you can see add mix-ins flashing. So now we're just going to open this little door, and we're just going to pour in our nectarine chunks. I'm sorry if you can't see very well. Close the lid up. And then in a few more minutes, our frozen yogurt will be ready. Another cool feature is that you can see how far along you are with these progress indicator lights. And our frozen yogurt's looking good, so we're just about there, just a little bit longer. And yes, that means our frozen yogurt is finished. Alrighty. Look at that. Alrighty. Now let's go give this a taste. Look at that consistency. I mean, let's go get a piece of that frozen nectarine chunk. Mmm. Wow. That is delicious. Delicious, delicious, delicious. So that is how you make ice cream, or in this case frozen yogurt, in the Breville Smart Scoop. So just to let you know, this machine retails for around $400, give or take where you buy it from. It's a great machine to have. It's not cheap, but it's definitely worth the money. I love how easy it is. You don't have to pre-freeze any bowls. When you are making the ice cream, you can actually just make ice cream whenever you want, which makes it really, really convenient. Now, what I really like about it is I love the pre-cool and keep cool functions. Right now it's actually in keep cool mode. I love the sound effects. I love how easy it is actually to get the ice cream from the machine into the container. It comes with an included spatula, so it makes it really easy to transfer the ice cream from the machine to a freezer container. And it'll store for up to about 1 to 2 weeks in the freezer. And I love how easy it is to clean as well. So the base just basically wipes down with a damp cloth, and the bowl needs to be hand washed. The paddle can also be hand washed or placed in the top rack of your dishwasher. And it comes with a little bottle brush to help you clean inside the hard to reach areas, which is great. Now, the things I like about it the least, I would have to say, one, the price, of course, although I did get what I paid for, and it does make sorbet, frozen yogurt, gelato, and ice cream. But that's one thing I didn't like too much, was how expensive it was. Another thing I just didn't like, it is very heavy, considering it does have a compressor. This thing weighs about 30 pounds, so I'm going to warn you, it is a bit heavy. And then another thing is that it's just a little difficult to store because of how big it is. But other than those 3 things, it's a great machine to have. This machine definitely passes with flying colors, and I strongly recommend this. Now, if you want an ice cream machine not as expensive, I recommend the Cuisinart machines. It's definitely worth the money, because but it gives you great ice cream. But you do have to put the canister in the freezer. But I'd say this is definitely worth your money. So that's how you make ice cream in the Breville Smart Scoop. And let me know in the comments below what other cooking videos you would like me to do, and I will do them. And also let me know what other frozen desserts you want me to make in this Breville Smart Scoop. Leave that in the comments below. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'll see you on my next video. Bye!